This is the Moxy Hotel in Seoul, Korea, located in front of exit 4 of Jongno Samgayok. It's a boutique brand created by Marriott International in the select category, attracting young travelers on a budget. And there's more. Moxy has this playful, risque theme. If you scroll through their website, it becomes pretty obvious what they stand for. So I wanted to check out the Moxy in Seoul Insadong, the only Moxy in Korea, to see what set this property apart from the other Moxys around the world and how it compared to the other boutique hotels in Seoul. Now, stepping inside the hotel, it can be confusing. Like, where is the check-in? Well, at Moxy, across all the locations in the world, check-in is always at the bar. So I'm going up to the 16th floor where Bar Moxy is, and this really friendly crew member greets me with a complimentary virgin cocktail and helps me with the check-in.
셔서 내일 12시까지 체크아웃 해주시면 되고요. 스위트 객실 예약 주셔서 침대는 총 4인까지 이용하실 수 있게 준비되어 있는데 오늘 투숙 인원은 몇 분이세요?
혼자예요. So let's grab our things together and head to the room. This is the corner family suite room, the biggest room type in the hotel with 538 square feet of space. Let's have a look around.
Status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette. Yeah, riding around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stroke, but we ain't with all that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wait, are we done with the room tour? Not quite, but I'm taking a second to recognize this water. This water bottle is made of sugarcane that's 100% biodegradable. And the water itself is really good. And back to the tour. So I just filmed this entire room for an hour. I'm actually go head outside now so that I can film the amenities, the lounge, the fitness center, the rooftop, and all of the above. Let's get out. We'll do Play Moxy first, and then make our way up. So Play Moxy, their lobby on the first floor, you need your guest room key to enter, so it's not a public place, which is interesting because many hotels in Seoul keep their lobbies open to the public, but this may be an alternative way to ensure guest safety without hiring security staff. And the fitness center is right there visible on the second floor. This Christmas tree has paper ornaments filled with people's Happy New Year wishes, making one for myself too. And all of the art on this wall is a collaboration with the Korean graffiti artist named Leo Dav. I'm impressed. Only 2 people at a time are allowed because of Corona. So since there's nobody in here, let's go inside. It's not the biggest fitness center. Okay, let's be honest, it's probably the smallest gym I've ever seen, but first of all, it's clean. It doesn't feel so small because of that window, but there's something for everyone. We got the weights, we have a yoga mat, which I'm definitely going to make use of. There's the treadmill, we got this intense bike going on. An actual bike. lounge that we just came from. This grab-and-go section of the second floor is their F&B area where they serve you breakfast. According to other people's reviews, their burger is the signature menu at the hotel and apparently the best burgers that some people have ever had. I didn't get to try it. There's also free coffee all day, every day. And we also have this vending machine for quick snacks that you can buy with a credit card. I would get, definitely. Then connected to the grab-and-go area is the play lounge. Pretty much self-explanatory. You're supposed to like press. So we're going back up to the 16th floor where they have not only the front desk but also the bar.
Door is opening.
Ooh.
지 모르겠는데 저희가 1층도 원래는 그냥 기본적인 소파랑 트리 정도만 있었는데 저희가 이제 곧 그쪽도 새로운 이제 라운지 형식으로 그 저희 카카오 저희 플러스 친구 해주시면 이제 저희 쪽으로 채팅으로 성함만 남겨주시면 저희가 이제 제휴 맺어져 있는 곳에서 10% 할인 받으실 수 있는 쿠폰을 채팅으로 드려요.
감사합니다. Basically, there's gonna be another Moxy opening this year at a different location, but the owner is gonna be a completely different owner, although both are obviously gonna be Marriott's brand. This apparently is a private owner. The lounge area that we just saw here on the first floor. So they're changing this area up so that they're doing like a happy hour. More fun, more drinks, more revenue driving. That was pretty informative. This view. Golden hour. Dinner is served. Tomato-based pizza and a cheese sauce. Yum.
아저씨 어디 가세요? 네, 쫑쫑이 산책.
And then for the rest of the night, I'm heading outside to check out the neighborhood. Even though the food options at the hotel are a little bit limited, the hotel is located right across the street from Iksan-dong. So all you have to do is cross the sidewalk and you will have access to some of the best cafes and restaurants in the area. Good night. For breakfast, you can either choose a Western or Korean menu on the weekdays. They do have a breakfast buffet on the weekends. And this is the Korean menu. The main bulgogi dish was a fixed menu, but they seem to switch up the sides once in a while. And this is honestly the best bulgogi I've ever had. My mouth is watering. This brings us to my personal rating. I came up with 5 categories of my own, and the first one is value for money. So value for money, I paid roughly $130 on a weekday for my suite room, and it was definitely worth the money. Essentially, you pay double the price compared to their most standard room, which is around at $65, but the space that you get is 2.5 times larger. So this gives you higher value for money. I would 100% come back to this exact room type and recommend my friends to do the same. Next was cleanliness and comfort, mostly focusing on the guest room. Everything was fine except that the shower didn't smell quite fresh and there was that visible dust by the window frame. So I give 4 out of 5 for cleanliness and comfort. Third, we have hospitality and service, mostly focusing on the service given by the people. So every single crew members I met were extremely kind and they all catered to my request. For example, I asked for a humidifier in the room and they gave me not only that, but also an air refreshener, going above and beyond. So I give 5 out of 5 for hospitality and service. The next category is health. So health is considering health of not only the guests, but also the health of the environment. So including the biodegradable water bottles and the full-size shampoo bottles, you could see some efforts toward reducing plastic, but when it comes to food options, I didn't see any breakfast menu that was inclusive of non-meat eaters. So for example, the Korean breakfast had bulgogi and pork kimchi stew, and the Western breakfast had eggs and ham. So overall, I gave 4 out of 5 for health. Next, uniqueness. The graffiti walls and the fun colors was interesting, but compared to the other Moxy hotels across the globe, I didn't see a lot of that risque element. It wasn't Moxy enough for me. And I wasn't sure if that was insufficient execution for the property or actual intentional effort to water it down for cultural appropriation. But nonetheless, amongst all the boutique hotels in Seoul, this property is definitely one of a kind. So I gave 4 out of 5 for uniqueness. Overall, this brings the total personal rating to 4.4 stars out of 5. Before we wrap up, I do have some final points. So parking is available but limited. In the basement, they do have a laundry room and a luggage locker room. So for a limited service hotel, I would say they really put all of the essential amenities that you would need during your stay. Finally, I want to end by sharing how excited I am about the future of Moxy. Not only will there be another Moxy opening in Seoul, but Moxy as a brand has 109 units in the global pipeline, meaning over 100 Moxy hotels are currently being built to open in the future. I can't wait to visit more Moxy properties, and I hope you enjoyed the video and your stay at the Moxy as well.